Today, we'll be talking about the principle of least privilege, what it means, how it works, and why it's one of the most effective ways to reduce cyber risk. This is Sequenxa Insights. Over-permissioned users, third-party apps, and misconfigured access are common paths to breaches. Least privilege helps stop that by limiting access to only what's necessary, nothing more. The principle of least privilege, PoLP, is simple in concept. Users, systems, and processes get only the access they need. No default admin rights. No broad access to sensitive data or systems. This minimizes the risk of internal misuse and limits the blast radius of a breach. Whether it's a developer, a contractor, or a background service, everyone should operate with the bare minimum permissions required to do the job. That way, if something goes wrong, the damage stays contained. When enforced correctly, least privilege helps. Prevent lateral movement during attacks. Reduce insider threats and privilege abuse. Meet compliance standards like NIST and ISO. Limit exposure to zero-day exploits and misconfigurations. It's a foundational control in both zero trust and identity-first security models. Least privilege sounds easy, but implementation is often messy. Excessive permissions granted just in case. Lack of visibility into user roles and access. Difficulties removing legacy or standing privileges. These gaps leave organizations exposed even if MFA and firewalls are in place. Sequenxa helps security teams enforce least privilege at scale. With identity access mapping, role-based policy enforcement, and continuous privilege auditing, organizations can remove unnecessary access, automate privilege reviews, detect privilege creep before it becomes a problem, all while making it easier for teams to work securely without delays or manual bottlenecks. To recap, least privilege limits risk by reducing unnecessary access. It blocks common attack vectors like credential abuse and insider misuse. With the right tools, it becomes a scalable and sustainable security control. That wraps up this episode of Sequenxa Insights. Be sure to subscribe and join us for future breakdowns of cybersecurity principles, frameworks, and real-world strategies that drive secure operations.